baby. It's mega money Mondays, baby. All right. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I love Mondays. If you don't wake up in the morning on Monday excited, you gotta do something different, right? You gotta get a new job, get a new outlook, whatever it is. You gotta change that shit right away. If you're not waking up Monday morning excited to thrive, excited to win, you gotta do something different, my friends. All right. This morning, what do we got? All right, we're gonna be looking at the QQQ right here. Today, I'm actually gonna be. I think I'm gonna be more focused on the ES today. I don't know. I'll maybe trade both. We'll see. But I don't know. Sometimes I have come up with crazy ideas. So on Friday, the SPY closed here, kind of at that 438 level. That big sell-off on Friday. We talked about this last night, actually. That big old sell-off, the end of day on Friday. A lot of volume coming in there at the end of day. We kind of sold off overnight. We bounced back up. We kind of filled the gap here pre-market, but I think there's still some area to fill that gap right now on the SPY, sitting there at the VWAP right now. So yeah, we'll see how this kind of plays out, baby. Just nice and easy, Don't have to do anything crazy, Sometimes I think it's easy to get a little crazy, and then you got to remember, I think some of the best trades I've ever taken in my life were the ones that were just like super mellow, super easy, just in, out, no real like emotion either way. So that's what we're here to do. Take the easy trades, make the easy money. And we'll look to see kind of how this plays out at open right now. Yeah. We're partying. Ow, my elbow right now. My elbow, ow. I don't know why my elbow hurts. Just got done working out this morning, feeling the pump, feeling alive. We're living, baby. We're living. We're here to make money. Making a few changes. I talked about over the weekend. It's not really like anything to do, any particular reason other than the fact of just, I personally just want to focus more on the trading more than anything right now. I know I can be better. I can do better. So nothing really changes. People were like freaking out. Like, don't worry. Still going to be going through kind of my thought process and what I'm looking at, and you'll be seeing everything kind of as it happens. And yeah, that's what we're here to do, make some money. So you guys watched the video on Saturday, I talked about the $150,000 combine getting funded in 4 days. We hit our profit target last night during the Sunday session, so we are good to go there. We got a couple, looks like couple of people speaking this morning. Got FOMC member Daily speaking at 10:30. We got Fed Vice Chair for Supervision Barr speaking. Looks like at 10 o'clock. And not really much going on in terms of numbers today. Tomorrow, I think we have some more numbers coming out. What do we got tomorrow? Yeah, Bullard speaking tomorrow. Actually, yeah. So Wednesday is going to be the big mover this week. Wednesday, we've got the CPI report, right? I think it is. Yeah, CPI year over year, month over month coming out at 8:30 on Wednesday. So could be some choppy, crazy, crappy action the next few days until that CPI report comes out. Who knows? We'll just be patient and we'll look for opportunity and we'll make the money, baby. That's all we can do. You can sit here all day long and try to predict what's going to happen. You can try to think that you have an idea where the market's going to go, and the market does the exact opposite. So as of right now, as of right now, all we got to do is just kind of sit back and wait and watch, baby. A little red light's a little bright on my head right now. A little too much red on the ginger. Can't put too much red. Gingers are not supposed to have red. No red t-shirts, no red colors. It's bad for our soul. Yeah, the Sunday move was kind of interesting. That 6 a.m. move this morning on the ES here from the VWAP from the 23s up there to the 38s, kind of straight up. Big dip down last night from the 28s down there to the 12s, ripping back up. So lots of action right now, volatility. We're still pretty much right where we opened at on Sunday night. So the ES right now here at the 32 level, we got a pivot point to the upside up there at the 47.25. We got a pivot point down here at the 18s. So pretty much in the middle between these two pivots right here. Pivot point, pivot point. We've got the low on Friday. That low on Friday was right here at the 31. So we're pretty much at Friday's low right now. So I would say if we can kind of hold Friday's low, start to try to push up here into this level again after that big kind of sell-off there on Friday. A lot of lines. We draw more lines. See, so pretty much we're going to go up and then we're going to go down and then maybe go sideways and then go left and then right. You know, I think that's a pretty much, that's my theory. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Pretty much. If I had to predict, if I was going to make a prediction, I would say this is exactly what's going to happen. Pretty much, you know, it's just looking easy today. But yeah, I think, you know, the key level right now, this Friday low right here, that's that Friday low at the 30s on the ES right now. We got the VWAP down there at the 27s, this pivot point up here, kind of the levels to focus on. You know, if we can bounce here off that, stay above the VWAP, like always, kind of the idea of being bullish, you know, and there's some people speaking today. Yeah. You know, I think people always wonder, like, oh, like what's your prediction? I mean, I can sit here all day long and put lines on charts and do this and do that and do this, and then the market would do the exact opposite. So I think the best thing to do right now, when there's not really like a clear, you know, there's not a clear kind of gap to the upside. There's a very, maybe I would say very kind of what? Where did we close out on Friday? Like pretty much what? Like right here, actually. I think we literally, yeah, I think we closed right where we're at right now. We closed right there at the 438s on the SPY. So, I mean, we're pretty much right there. There's not much of a gap to the downside here. I mean, we're pretty much, yeah, we're going to be opening up right where we pretty much closed at. So, when I don't see that there's a big gap in the chart, it kind of doesn't really give me an advantage in terms of trying to think that the gap's going to get filled. I will say, daily chart kind of looking interesting here. This is the NASDAQ daily chart here. Kind of push back up off of those lows from the overnight. Will we kind of fill back into this area on the daily chart? This is that low on Thursday of last week. We kind of bounced right off there on the NASDAQ here and push back up. So there's kind of this support area kind of in here. But I would be interested to see if we kind of fill some of this gap, or I mean, fill some of that wick again. That's a pretty big wick on the downside just for that overnight move and just pushing right back up. So right now, the high on that candle, 98. So you can see that daily candle on Friday there, very kind of indecisive as well. We had a big push up and then we sold off and closed at the bottom. That's a pretty, I would say, what? Hammer, you know, bearish hammer candle to the downside there. But now it's kind of, you know, now we're kind of pushing back up into this level again. So interesting move so far in the daily chart here on the NASDAQ. If we look at the ES, very similar. So obviously, we still got a lot of time for this daily candle to close out here, but you basically have a bearish, you know, hammer candle to the downside, and then you've got this kind of possible hammer candle kind of forming. But I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of pull back and try to test some of this area again. Just seems like that's a kind of an interesting wick candle so far here on the daily chart from the overnight move. Interesting spot to be at either way. So that's the daily chart right now on the ES, the NASDAQ. Going into open here. Got the VWAP there at the 26s. Actually, it would be better if we kind of pull back here into open. It wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of test that VWAP again for the bulls and then possibly get that gap fill push back up on the ETFs. So if we, kind of pull back into 25s again here, this is kind of a little bit of a bounce area from earlier, from about 4 o'clock till 6 o'clock. So kind of pull back into this 25 area and then try to push up there to the 40s. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Kind of pull back into here, I'm a lot of drawing here, baby. But yeah, pretty much like into this 20 area. Pull back into there, find some support, and then start to push back up, try to fill that gap to the upside. Or we test the lows from the overnight. 50-50, baby. But right now, yeah, I think it's just kind of a good plan to sit back, wait, and watch right now, my friends. Hopefully get some good volume, some good action. No chop. Let's pray for no chop. Let's go. Everybody just go ahead and pray right now. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Well, the first thing you should do is hit the like button and then put your hands together, right? And let's just pray to the gods above. Today, God of the stock market, can you please, maybe Jerome Powell, please, Daddy Powell, can you just make the market make a nice move today? Either up or down. We don't care. We just want it to move in one direction. Going sideways is not the way. There is only one way, and that's up or down. Please. Amen. All right, I think we're good. Baby Jesus, stock market, baby Jesus. Let's go. Daddy Powell. I think Daddy Powell might be the one to pray to. Anyone have an offering? Anyone got a goat? If you have a goat, go ahead and sacrifice the goat for us. Come on. Anybody got a goat in their backyard? Not that I want to kill an animal, but hey, sometimes you got to make a sacrifice. The only real sacrifice here would be a goat. I need one goat, one billy goat to sacrifice to the stock market gods. Arnold's sacrificing chickens down in Miami. Watch out, Rooster. Do not go to Miami. You'll be Arnold's gonna sacrifice your ass. Polo Tropical. You go to Polo Tropical, that's where they got the chickens walking around in the front. Fresh chicken from the driveway, baby. Driveway chickens. Here we go. Market is open, baby. All right. What's the plan? Let's see. Just sitting back. We're waiting. We're watching. Market up there. The 32s on the ES right now. Little squeezies. Squeezy. Little squeeze. NASDAQ going straight up right now, by the way. Oh my gosh, NASDAQ straight up here. The ES also trying to push straight up here. 36s looking very doable. Took a nice little long, quick little scalp right there. I like it. Quick little scalp on that move. Wow. In and out from the 33s to the 36s just on the ES right there. But look at the NASDAQ right here. NASDAQ boner candle, 40 points. 40 points on that opening move. Holy shit. Did anybody get that? I hope you did not get short there at open. Oh my gosh. The market basically doing exactly what we thought it would do. Not perfectly, but pretty much. Pulling back there, like I said, a little bit of a pullback into open, and then that rip up there to fill that gap on the ETFs. You can see we filled the gap perfectly right there, still going on the ES right now, up there to the 37s. So, wowzers. Wowzers. We got a mover, baby. We got a mover. What's next? Where do we go from here? The 40s on the ES up there. So looking for a little pullback here before squeezing higher. 40 on the book map. He wants that 40 level. This is pretty funny. I can't believe it's doing exactly what we said it would do here. Well, I can believe it because, you know, that's why we do this, baby, because we know what we're doing here, my friends. Look at this thing. Straight to the 40s now. All right. All right, all right. Love to see it. Up there to the look at this thing, straight to the 40s right now. Like, I would have, you know, maybe we got pretty much right there to the VWAP there at open. Up to the 41s now, straight up. Yeah, baby. All right. All right, I'd like to get a little bit of a pullback or retest. Let's retest this 38 level. Would be nice. Kind of into here one more time. A little retest, why not? NASDAQ pulling back here as well. I'd like to get a little retest on the NASDAQ, maybe like 180 level here. Just let the bulls come in and show strength here. Would be ideal, right? We want those bulls to kind of show some strength here. It's like a little retesty. There's that little retest 38s. Do we go through the highs now? I think so. I think so. ES trying to push here. I'm going to try to look for this push through the 41s. Try to get a nice little squeeze through 41s right here, through that high area. Do it, do it, do it. Forty-one, 41s. Right now, the ES, NASDAQ having a little bit of trouble there. Give it a second. Push all the way through the 41s here on the ES. Pretty much stop right there at the 37s on this. We're either going to push through 41s quickly or we're stuck here. Come on. Having a little bit of trouble there. A lot of liquidity stacked up there. Need to push the NASDAQ pushing back up here. The ES trying to push. Need to get through this 40 level strong. Not sure why this thing's so messed up right now. Trying to get the breakthrough 40 here. Like she wants it. She wants it, baby. Come on. Moving my stop right here, break even. We can't lose. We might get stopped out for just a quick $100, but I like to get this push all the way through the 40s right here. We got a bunch of liquidity sitting there at the 41s. We get through that, we can squeeze up here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Need to push it. 41s, got to go. There's a sale. 41s, got to get out of there. 41s, trouble at 41s again. All that liquidity stacked up there on the book map right now. We're stopped out for a break even. Just couldn't get through there for now. We'll be patient. We'll wait for the next opportunity here. It's all right. Now it's going to push. 40's sitting there again. Now she pushes. Now she pushes. Up there, 42 is beautiful. 42s. The NASDAQ kind of coiling up here. NASDAQ wants to go. The ES wants to go. If the NASDAQ starts to push through this 200 level again, I think ES also will go through. So let's see if it's possible. NASDAQ at the 200s here. Needs to get through 200 strong. NASDAQ possibly move there to that pivot point at the 238s. NASDAQ trying to get through 200s here, stuck right now. The ES sitting there at the 41s. And the ES push through that 41 level. Right now, stuck there 42s on the book map here. ES back down 39s here. ES starting to go again. NASDAQ starting to go again. And we push all the way through the highs up there. 43, 45s again. Like to see that push on the ES through the 45s here. Getting tight there at the 40s again. The ES at the 205s. Look at the ES here. The NASDAQ getting stuck at the 210s. The ES still showing some strength at the 40s here for now. Got to get through 42s to break out. From the 42s, you think you go 45s or higher. 45s or higher here on the ES. 42s trying to push. Get through that 42 level, 44, 45 on the ES up there. Need the NASDAQ to go, though. The NASDAQ getting stuck right there for now. The ES up there to the highs again. NASDAQ stuck at the 200s there. Will the ES lead the market here? Get the breakout on the ES possible through the 42s and look for that push up there, 45s or higher. Got to get going, though. Very tight right here, 42s. 44s on the book map up there. A lot of liquidity at the 44s here. Tapping 42s. On the book map right now, that ES42 level is sitting there, having trouble getting through there for now. You can see how the ES got stuck there. The NASDAQ also stuck there for now. And back down here now. Maybe a little dip before the rip back up. Selling back down here now. NASDAQ straight back down, giving up all those gains. NASDAQ dipping hard right here. Both the ES and the NASDAQ. NASDAQ getting to the VWAP already. Still got more room for the VWAP touch on the ES down there to the 30s. Sellers just coming in there strong right now. The NASDAQ bouncing off the VWAP for now. The ES down there. 36s rips right back up. Wow. These are ripping. The dip before the rip. Back up there to the 40s already. 41, 42s. Pushing straight up right here. Do we get through the 42s next? The ES back to the 40s here. It's hot here. I don't know why it's so hot. Or my AC turned on. Turn my AC on. Looking to see if we get this breakout here. Stop pretty much at break even already. Looking for a break over the 40s here. 42s up there now. On the ES, like to see that 42 push. Oh, come on. Need that breakout over 42 here, quick. Might get stopped out break even again. Damn it. and getting basically 3 filled there, half filled, and stopped out, break even again. Someone must be talking or something. Who's talking? Somebody's talking, fucking up the market right now. The only thing I can think of why this is shopping like this right now. Some Fed member speaking somewhere. Gotta love them. Talk, talk, talk. Make the market drop, drop, drop. Pop, pop, pop. Talk, talk, drop, drop. NASDAQ making new lows right now. The ES holding up here at 36s. Does the NASDAQ fall? Does the ES follow NASDAQ here? It's funny, today the NASDAQ is I would say, the less choppy mover. The day that I trade the ES over the NASDAQ's the cleaner move. You gotta love it. It never fails. Never fails. It just never fails. ES back up there, 39s again. Looking bearish here on the ES. That VWAP down there at the 30s wanting to get touched, I think. And the ES NASDAQ Chop City. Fuck me. Why? Like, why? Why can't you just get like nice and easy? Just I thought we prayed. Did we not pray to the gods today? That just didn't work, did it? The ES back up there to the 40s now. ES looking like it wants to do something here. Pushed up there to that trend line again. The NASDAQ still selling. The NASDAQ going straight down right now. ES holding up here to the 35s, but the NASDAQ just about to take out those lows. Well, take out that kind of support there at the 120s now. You got the next area down there at the 80s from overnight. So if it breaks through this level here on the NASDAQ, be looking for more room to the downside there, my friends. More room to the downside possible. More room to the downside possible. The NASDAQ just dumping right now. The ES little pushback up here, 36s again. The bulls on the ES do not want to, just don't want it to go down. Impressive that the ES is holding up so well right now while the NASDAQ is just dumping over there. I think that might be a sign, though. If the ES starts selling here, it's going to go, go, go. So NASDAQ about to break through that 100 level. Bookmap on the ES not looking so hot. They get through this 35 level. You got the VWAP down there at the 30s sitting down there. Still have not touched the VWAP here. The NASDAQ below the VWAP. The ES holding up here at the 36s above the VWAP right now. So, $1 million question. Does she sell? Once again, ES pushing back up there towards that 40 level. The ES, NASDAQ just bounced off the hundreds, so back up about 20 points off that low here. So kind of a key level right now for the NASDAQ. Got that pivot point to the downside down there at the 51s, 50 area. So right now the NASDAQ running into that trend line there. Trend line on the NASDAQ here. Trying to see if the ES gives it up here and sells down VWAP. I think that VWAP just wants to get touched. I think so. I think so. Here we go. VWAP getting touched. Let's go. Do it, baby. Come on, ES. You want that VWAP touch here down to the 30s. You know you want it. You know you want it down there, baby. Get through the 35s here, go to the 30s on the ES, looking like currently short, looking for this move down. The NASDAQ losing the 100 support there quickly. So if the ES just gets through this 34, we're going 30s, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Don't do it. Don't chop back up there. Just go. Oh, you motherfuckers. Why? You son of a bitch. And the ES chopping back up. 37s again. Are you kidding me? Like the same pattern, just working its way down right now. We're still working our way down, but just can't lose that 34 support for now. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out, blow up that like button. Thank you very much. The ES just being a pain in the ass right now. The NASDAQ just nice and easily just working its way down right now. The ES just kind of chopping up and down here. Overall momentum still very much bearish right now, so I think if the NASDAQ loses that 100 area again, it got to get the ES to sell with it. Right now, the SPY is sitting at the VWAP 389, 438, sorry, 438.70 area on the VWAP there for the SPY. NASDAQ starting to break out of that downward trend here. Little push back up. I wouldn't really be thinking about getting long until we get back over the 40s on the ES here. Got to break this downtrend on the ES. We'll squeeze straight back up there now. The ES pushing back up there to the 39s. Book map, 42 liquidity sitting up there. Oh my God. Back up there to the 40s now on the ES. The ES bulling out here. 42's breaking through there now. $43, $45, squeezing. Oh, wowzers. We got that pivot point on the ES up there at the 47s. NASDAQ still below the VWAP for now. So NASDAQ below the VWAP. The NASDAQ get back above the VWAP there. Maybe things get interesting again for the bulls. me over. Book map, bunch of liquidity sitting there at the 45, 44 level there. The NASDAQ trying to push back up to the VWAP right now. 39.40 level for the NASDAQ. Push back up to the VWAP there. The ES through the 43s, looking for that move up there to that pivot point. 46s, 47s. Dude, 43, 44s. Bunch of liquidity sitting there on the book map right now at that 44 level. Get it through 44s. I think you go 46s pretty quickly here. Lifetime. The NASDAQ stuck there at the 40s for now. Right below the VWAP. So the NASDAQ got to get back above the VWAP here for the bulls to start taking over. Right now, the bulls are a little afraid to jump in there when we're below the VWAP, I'd say. Just a little afraid. Little afraid there. NASDAQ stuck there at the 40s for now. The ES here at the 43s. Gonna see if the ES tries to put in a kind of higher low right there. There's that push up 44s now on the NASDAQ, on the ES, sorry. You're thinking after that, 46s, that pivot point up there, 47.25 for the pivot on the ES right now. If the NASDAQ can get above VWAP here, 44, 45s, pushing now. Can they run it? Can they run it all the way up here? Got to get back above the VWAP for the NASDAQ. Once again, denied there, kind of the freaking 45 area, 44s. Oh gosh. The battle is real. Pivot point at the 47s for the ES. NASDAQ back up towards that VWAP here. Would like to see the NASDAQ break above VWAP, turn VWAP into support, and then push up there towards the 200s. Right now, having trouble there. $49 on the book map, 308 contracts at the 49s on the ES. So that level sitting there, 65s on the NASDAQ here. 65 liquidity sitting there. After that, not much going on. So Can the ES NASDAQ push here? Over 45, I think I'd say 47, that pivot point on the ES is sitting there, so would be kind of your target there, my friends. ES up there to the 45s again. The NASDAQ trying to get above the VWAP here. There's the push above the VWAP like we just talked about. Can they go to the 60s here next on the NASDAQ? Seeing if we break out here on the ES up there to the 46s. 46s. Give me filled 46s, baby. Taking profit there, 46s. Let's go. Still got a little bit more, but I'm not going to be greedy today. Fucking, sometimes you got to be greedy. Sometimes you got to know when to take profit. Now that taking profit, it's probably going to go 48s, you know? Probably. Oh. Did I take profit at the right time? Did I do it? Finally? Finally, Patrick took profit at the right time. Oh, gosh. Little pullback there on the ES. NASDAQ kind of see if it pulls back into the VWAP here again. I don't know. I don't know if we could put Sage on the stream. He's gonna get me banned from YouTube. He might be too ruthless. You know, people think I'm ruthless. Wait till you put Sage on the live stream. Guy's gonna just ban everybody. He's gonna ban everybody watching. There'll be no one left. You think I'm bad with the ban hammer? Don't give that guy the ban hammer. Everyone gone. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. We got 556 likes. People literally pay Sage $300 an hour just to be told they're idiots. You think I'm bad? I'm just kidding. He actually tells you an idiot, then he tells you how to help you. How to make you not be an idiot. The first way to stop being an idiot is to understand that you are an idiot. You know, that's just the best advice. You know, the first, what do they say? If you want to, the first step to recovery is admitting that you're wrong in the first place or something like that. And the best part is, I'm telling you, I'm mind blown still. Sage has literally a perfect record. He's done like 100 phone calls now, and every single person leaves a 10-star review. I don't get it. I'm not sure if Sage is like telling them that they have to leave a 10-star review, or he's gonna like murder them or something, but I don't know how he does it. How is it possible to constantly get 10-star reviews? The guy's good. He's real good, my friends. So the NASDAQ above the VWAP here, up there to the 70s now. We pretty much saw those levels on the book map there. Little pullback now. Little pullback here. Still showing some strength though. Can't stop, won't stop. NASDAQ ES said. What a reversal though, off the lows there. Straight back up above the VWAP now. Straight back up above the VWAP. We ran right into that pivot point here on the SPY. So we ran right to that pivot point in the SPY. We're pulling back now. Pivot points are real, my friends. The pivot points. You can also see we got right there kind of that pivot point on the ES as well. So pivot points, you got to love them. You got to love those pivot points, my friends. Freaking hot in here. I got to turn the AC down or something. I don't know. Hot. Been like 100 degrees in Florida lately. We're burning up. We're melting. I'm melting. I'm melting. Definitely a little difference in temperature and heat compared to Hawaii. Hawaii gets warm, but it's never like 100 degrees. It's like you get the sea breeze and you get the, you know, like you get the kind of cooling effect from the ocean. In Florida, you just get hot, hot. It's just hot, hot, hot. Burn it up. Good thing I'm trying to lose weight right now. I just sweat constantly. I'm just constantly sweating. I went to the golf range yesterday, literally just dripping in sweat. It was so bad I couldn't even hold the club anymore. My whole entire was soaked. Literally looked like I was swimming in the pool. Went to the golf range, made it look like I was swimming in the pool. You don't need to buy a pool in Florida. You just go stand outside and you'll just turn into a pool. It's great. Free pool for everybody. Move to Florida, you get a free pool, you get a free pool, everybody gets a free pool. No problem. All the pools you want, free. Yeah, instead of heated yoga, it's sweat trading, baby. Heated trading. How long can you sit here and sweat while trading? Oh. I also have like all these lights too that are just like baking me. You know, I'm probably gonna I'm aging faster, I think, because of these lights. These lights are burning something into, I don't know what. I feel like I get a sunburn, I swear. Even though I looked it up and the LED lights don't have any UV, but still, I swear. It's just mental. It's placebo. My body is aging faster because of all these damn lights. I do it for you guys so I look good on the stream, baby. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, let's go. We hit what was our record today? The record or the high, we hit over 2,400 people watching at one time on the live stream. Love to see it. Kanye West, all the lights. Yeah, it's pretty much my life. All the lights, baby. My life, all the lights. Lights, 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 camera action. Right now, the NASDAQ trying to go. The NASDAQ thinking if it can push through here, 200 levels sitting up there next, baby. Right there, 200, 200, 200. Everybody wants 200. Everybody was kung fu fighting, wanting 200 lightning. There we go. It's going in like the 180s on the book map here. On the 180s on the book map. The 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180s. Push up there to the 77s here. The ES, the NASDAQ starting a bull flag here. I think right now the SPY just trying to get through that pivot point there. That 440 level on the SPY today. 440 SPY. 440, 440. Y'all gotta go to the 440 time frame. Possibly trying to get through there. The high so far on the ES, 46.75. I think after that, you're looking at like 50 area, maybe 50 area. If we start to go here on the book map, you can see 49 up there, 49.99, 49.99. The ES right now just sitting here at the 43s. Little consolidation before something. Don't know exactly what it is, but it's doing something. It's consolidating before doing something here. Either going to pull back again, or we're going to make that break to the upside. We've pretty much ran straight up into resistance area here on both the NASDAQ and the ES now. So the bulls got to try to get one more push, one more boner to the upside here. Boner candle. One. And the pullback, the ES, the NASDAQ pulling back here. Back down there to the 41s on the ES. The NASDAQ back down to that VWAP area. If you guys haven't already checked out Topstep, Topstep's got all the deals going on right now, guys. I thought about this the other night. If you really think about this, like think about this, right? If we're really thinking about this, right? Just from a, you know, a deal standpoint, from a deal standpoint right now, you think about this. In the past, right? Topstep, the pricing here, the price of a $100,000 account was $325 a month. Well, right now, you can pay $300 and get $300,000 accounts and start trading three accounts in the combine. Just saying. You know, that just seems like from an investment standpoint, that seems like a pretty damn good deal. 3 times 3 is 1 million, I think. Something like that. But if you guys want to learn more, there's a link down below. Check them out. Topstep right now, all the deals going on. Look at this push back up. The NASDAQ off of the VWAP right there. Let's go. The VWAP on the NASDAQ here. Loving that VWAP touch. Back up there to the 180s, just like that. Just like that, baby. You see the NASDAQ right off the VWAP, pushing back up here. I think the bulls want that 200 level on the NASDAQ, my friends. The bulls want 200. 200 on the NASDAQ, possible. Up there through the 80s now for the NASDAQ. The ES back up there 45s. On the book map right now, 49s sitting up there on the ES. If the NASDAQ goes 200, this goes to 50 for the ES. So let's see. NASDAQ 190 sitting there after that. 200s up there next. So there we go. 87s pushing. NASDAQ. 46.75, the high so far on the ES here. There's that trying to go 90s here. 88s. NASDAQ-y. Pretty nice little reversal there for the ES. A little wicky wick. Pushing back up. Get through the 90s here. We go 200s on the NASDAQ. Ooh, we're close. 89, 90s. We took out that liquidity. Do we go straight to the 200s or what happens here now? The $1 million question. NASDAQ 90s pushing. Got that 200 level there. She wants it. She wants that 200 touch. Magic. It's magic. Whee. 93s, 94s. The ES at the 45s here. How much more can we go? 46.75, the high there so far for the ES. Still have not broke through there. Right there at that pivot point on the SPY again. So SPY got to get pushing through that 440 level, and then it's whee! Whee! 50s on the ES here. Oh my gosh, look at the ES, the NASDAQ right now. Sorry, there's so many, I got so many charts pulled up. ES, NASDAQ, SPY. We're going crazy. Look at this thing, 92s, 92s, 92s. So far, the high 94.50 on the NASDAQ now. The ES sitting there 44, 45s. NASDAQ's percolating. They get through 95. Obviously, I think 200 gets tapped there next, but kind of just stuck right there for now. Need more momentum to squeeze through there. Gonna chop it back down here again. Oh gosh, look at that thing. Bouncing right out the 85s, back up there 92s. Do they get through the 95s here next? Be up into this 200 level there would be kind of, like I said, that target there. So my little dot, dot, circle, circle. Got to get through 95s right there. That last little candle had a nice little wick on the bottom there. In theory, it should try to push. In theory, if you're a candle theorist. Little hammer candle. Trying to push. They're adding liquidity there at the 95s for now. Somebody's selling 95ers. They're taking it. The buyers are taking. They're stepping in. They're stepping in. We're going 200. Oh, gosh. And thank you very much. I'll go ahead and just sign off now. It's been fun. It's been great. We've done it once again. Calling out 5-point moves on the NASDAQ. Who's the best? Number one day trader on YouTube. We call 5-point moves all day, every day. In hindsight, baby. You guys, people think it's hard to trade, but it's easy when you trade in hindsight. This is all pre-recorded. I recorded this yesterday. I already know exactly where the market's going to go. I'm from the future, people. All right. All right, the ES still hasn't broken through the 46s. It wants to, though. It wants to do it right here, right now. Go 46s, 47s for me, baby. Give me that 47 break. Give me that 47 break. 47 break. Break it. Oh, come on. No, no. Every time if I turn this screen on, the market makers come in and screw me. Stop at the 43s here. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Just do it already. Just go through there. How can one man control the whole market? I don't get it. You got to be kidding me right now. Really? Fucked me, didn't they? They fucked me. Good job, Patrick. How is that possible? How is that possible? I'm just gonna jump out right there. I'm over it. Fuck this thing. My life. It's a joke. Literally get stuck one point away from my target. Not even 1 point. Like 75 cents away from my fucking target. I was trying to be like, I thought I'd be, like, oh, I thought I would break through 46 is the high there, no problem. And then I would be, taking profit easy, but no. Get stuck right at the 46s again. Classic. Watching to see if we get back above 45 here. The market makers are watching. They're watching me. It's rigged. Market's rigged, man. NASDAQ broke through 200, got denied, came right back down, so kind of a double top here on the ES for now. Good thing I got out for break even there. Pulling back would have stopped me out either way. Is what it is. We pretty much has been going sideways here on the ES since 10 o'clock for the last 30 minutes. Gotta love it. A little sideways action here. NASDAQ dumping right now. Back to the 80s. ES back to the 42s here. The SPY got stuck right there at that pivot again. Can't make this stuff up. And the NASDAQ back down 180s hard right now. 40s on the ES here. Just got stuck right there, didn't it? Just got stuck right there, man. The ES basically is in this range right here from the 40 to the 45, 46s. So pretty clear to see the range there. I probably should have taken profit there at the 46s, but was being a little greedy there. Being a little greedy there. NASDAQ bounce around the 80s here again. A little selling off here back to the 38 level on the ES, on the NASDAQ, pulling back there for now. NASDAQ chopping around here at the 80s. The ES a little bit more down here. And the ES got the VWAP down there at the 55. Let me retest that 55 level here. What do you think? 55's coming up for the NASDAQ. The ES bouncing 38s. There's liquidity at the 36s on the ES here on the book map right now. So 221 contracts sitting down there. 300 contracts sitting there at like the 40s on the ES as well. NASDAQ 62.52 area down there. She wants that 50 possibly. 52 area. A lot of liquidity stacked up there right now on the NASDAQ down there. So sellers coming in right now, dumping this thing. Sellers dumping. Down to the VWAP on the NASDAQ. There she is. Tapping the VWAP. VWAP tap. We got the VWAP still on the ES at the 33.75. So let's keep that in mind. Right now, that right there at the VWAP. NASDAQ at the VWAP. The ES still got a little bit more room to the VWAP there, but it kind of front run the VWAP earlier at open. So this is where we bounced at as well earlier. So NASDAQ right there at the VWAP, baby. Oh my baby Jesus. Where did that dump come from? Look at that thing. Somebody's talking. Something's happening. Some crazy volatility right there. The NASDAQ just sold right through the VWAP there. Wow. Now the ES down there to the VWAP. That was what, about a 20-point move on the NASDAQ in a matter of seconds? Someone just dumped it. We got some wild action, my friends. We're up, we're down, we're all around. NASDAQ below VWAP. The ES bounced off the VWAP there. See what happens here next. If the ES uses the VWAP as support, NASDAQ below the VWAP getting stuck right now. The SPY also just dumped through the VWAP there. So the SPY down there, the 438.50 level right now. And right now, the NASDAQ back above the VWAP. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Someone must be talking or something. Someone's doing something. There's something going on. Somebody doing something. The algorithm's going crazy right now. Oh man. Got 440 on the book map sitting up there on the ES right now. Book map showing that 40 area pretty heavy right now on the ES there. Whee! Market down. Back below the VWAP here again on the NASDAQ for now. Looking dumpy. NASDAQ right now the 38s. You got a pivot point down there again at the 116s. If they can't hold this 30 level, I think you see that pivot point again. And ES still holding up there at the VWAP for now. NASDAQ back up to the VWAP. VWAP, the battleground right now. So we held that 40 level for now. So see what they do here next for the ES. Right now, the ES keeps holding there at the VWAP for now. Showing some strength again for the bulls to push back up here. You guys want to check out the, if you want to check out the Market Flow Trader community, this is one of our members just posted this 30 minutes ago. Nathan, only $300 away from being funded with Topstep. Shout out to everyone, specifically PW. Who's PW? Is that me? It's me. So you can see here right now today, I think you might be a little over today. You might want to lose a little bit of money, my friend. You might have made too much money today. 3,400. Might be too much. Got to lower it down. We got here Justin Williams. In the chat, we got a live chat basically all day long. Sage is in the chat talking about ideas. So even when I'm not live on YouTube, we got the chat going and all that fun stuff. It's $500 for your lifetime membership. $500. You know, if that's too expensive, then I'm sure you've lost way more than $500 trading. So you got to ask yourself, you know, yeah, you just, how much longer can you keep losing money, or do you want to actually invest a little bit of money? We got this member right here. He's up $1,600 in his Combine account. We got the whole team making the money. So there it is. I think I'm done for the day. I got some stuff I need to do here in Orlando today. It's almost 11 o'clock. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. If you haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. We'll be back tomorrow morning for fresh well, Not Fresh Cash Friday just yet. Tomorrow, Turbo Tuesdays. Turbo Tuesdays live here on the channel. I will leave the I'll leave the chat open. I'll leave the book map open if you guys can get to 1,000 likes here on the stream. It's going to be hard because we only got 730. So if you guys can get us to 1,000 likes here in the next 5 minutes or next minute, basically, I will leave the chat open. Let me know. Can we do it? 1,000 likes here in the next 2 minutes. We got 750 likes right now. We got 1,600 people watching. I think it's doable. You guys can do it. You guys can do it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Can we do it all the way? And I'll open up the chat for non-members as well, so everybody can be a part of the party. All right, 869. We're trying to get 1,000 likes here. 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes. 1,000. 1,000. We're so close. One book map, one party. Drink Bacardi. I think we're going to get there. 1,000 likes. It's happening. 900 right now. 926. We only need a few more. But just a few more. I think the shirt from Friday was leopard pattern, right? I think so. Leopard, not cheetah. Wait, what does cheetah look like? Is it leopard? What's a leopard look like? Aren't they the same thing pretty much? Leopard print, cheetah print. I think it's the same. I think it's pretty much the same. I think it's pretty much the same. Cheetah the fastest. Yes, I agree. Can we push back up here? The NASDAQ. We're getting the likes blowing up. Can the bulls come in here? The likes are going higher. I would buy call options. I would buy those 1,000 call options on the like button. That's for sure. I think that would be a good bet. If I was going to make a bet today, I would make a bet on that 1,000 likes getting hit. So we'll see. $1,000. I think we're there. Are we there? We're so close. Only 20 away for the book map for life. For life. All right, those call options are gonna print, baby. Where those call options are gonna print. Call options are about to print. Oh, baby, we're printing. I'm cashing them out. I'm cashing out those options. Those $1,000 calls, they printed. After signing up with Topstep, do you immediately have to start trading? You do not. You can actually give it a little bit of time. You don't have to trade right away. So there it is. I got to go. I got to run. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. I'll leave the book map open for the next few hours for you guys. And appreciate you guys. Good stream today. Very positive. We were focused on making money, and that's what we did today. So overall, just a very nice and easy day. Let's do more of this. Let's keep this momentum going, and we'll keep growing. We'll keep pushing, and we're all here to do a job, and that's simple. Make money and have fun, and that's what it's all about. Right now, NASDAQ back below the VWAP here. ES back below. Everything good. She's up. She's down. She's all around. I'll be back later. I'll see you guys for now. I gotta run. Peace to the Middle East.